Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Good Morning Bouncing. My name is Susan Churchill, and I am a certified trainer with Spring Forest Qigong. I'm so grateful to be with you today. Today, I'd like to bring in peaceful courage. I saw a post this morning, and it had like a little girl angel kind of thing, plus a giant lion, and talked about um, that the courage is there underneath the fear. And I don't know, that kind of struck me this morning. So I thought, let's bring in courage with our peace. So, peaceful courage it is. Let's start with, hi, Joanne. Let's start with our feet, shoulder hip distance apart. Bend the knees a little bit. Spread apart your fingers. Let's feel the connection to the earth. And let's see if we could do it with our mind. Feeling the connection. And see if we can feel it with our body. And let our tailbone tuck a little bit to release any tension in the spine. And feel the earth's nurturing energy coming up through the bottom of our feet into our chi field as well. Kind of like you're a sponge, all right? So let's let that ourselves be a sponge of the chi of the earth. And then with our focus moving up through the body and out the top of the head into the universe. Locate in the center of the universe a beautiful sun, so radiant, so warm, so loving. And feel yourself start to soak that up as well. And as they meet in the center, in your heart area, joy just starts to bubble up, and happily you start to bounce from the knees. Breathing in through the mouth, breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth. Bring in your balance. Allow it to happen. Invite balance between your body, the physical part, and your spirit and soul, your light and divine part as well. And let us be whole as we're practicing today. So keep going. I'm going to say hi and start my timer. Hi, Susan. Hi, June. Hi, Pat. Happy day. Happy day. All right. Oh, and of course I messed that up. Let's take our hands over our head to bounce with our hands up over our heads to live to 100. If you can get your elbows up over your shoulders even slightly, that's going to stimulate your heart and lungs. So we're just going to let our hands flap at the wrists. Breathing slowly and deeply and gently as we can. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Remember to follow that out breath. Bounce at your own pace. Bring your mind down into your body. Closing your eyes can help if your balance is okay for that. So And you can do this sitting, standing, or lying down. Anything you can't do physically, just use your visualization, and also remember to do it to your level. So some days you're going to be able to do more and you'll be like, yeah, this is how I want to do my practice. And other days it'll be like, well, this is what I can do. And so be grateful for that and visualize how you want to do it. Visualize, I still visualize my arms are way up high and straight. They haven't gotten there yet. And so I allow them to be where they are today. So happy weekend. Remember to be grateful for your week and what your successes and learnings. That's what we're doing in the program that I'm in. Make your intentions just like we do in the morning. Make your intentions, and then at night, celebrate your successes. You made it to the end of the day, boom, you got something right there to celebrate. So we're bringing in peaceful courage today. And let that soak in just like we were soaking in the chi of the earth and from the universe. Let us find the courage, the peaceful courage in every one of our cells, in all of our tissues, our organs, in the whole skeletal structure, all our organ systems. How does that feel? Being, can we be peaceful courage today? Can we give peaceful courage today to others? Hi, Dorothy. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Let your out breath go as long as it wants to. And then wait until your body breathes in for you, and you'll notice, just like I did, that your in breath is a little bit slower. It's a little bit deeper. Feeling so enriched with oxygen, with chi. Let's take our hands down to our sides and we'll go side to side. Let's do this a little longer this morning. We had a long week. Everybody was working really hard or whatever you were doing. So let's let the bouncing and the twisting release anything that we had on our to-do list that we didn't get to. Release any tension from, well, I was supposed to. We're going to let that go because it's not helping us to hold on to, judgment about ourselves and how the week went. So we're going to let that go as we bounce and maybe feel light going down your spine to help to release blockages, turning them into beautiful butterflies, or maybe it's more of a waterfall going down into the ocean. into the ocean of the earth. And however that feels like to you, and then we'll release it and slowly let ourselves come back to center, come back to balance. Let's do our shoulder shrugs. So remember, we're going to pull down the shoulder shrugs. You know, I'm reminding myself at this time too. We've added that in. All right, so we just lift the shoulders. So we're lifting. So if I go like this and I just kind of move my body, see my arms are just going to move like that. They're just going to sway. So that's all we want to do. We just want to lift the shoulders, and then the head, we bend it back a little bit with a teeny bit of a scrunching. Touch the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth, behind the front teeth. Continue to breathe. Continue to smile. Hold for about 9 seconds. And release the shoulders down. The head comes back up. And you might be able to feel coolness or warmth or something, or tingling coming up through the spine. That's the spinal fluid and the chi coming up to bathe our brains. Get those brains nice and scrubbed out. And then we'll take our shoulders and we'll pull them down. Hold for about 5 seconds. Again, another beautiful way Master Lin is helping us to release stress in our day. And do 2 more sets. So shoulders up, head back, tip of the tongue touching the roof of the mouth, behind the front teeth. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth. Still feeling that smile in our cheeks and our eyes, and then release. Know or feel the bathing of chi in our head. Take the shoulders, pull them down on purpose. So we've got a little break between there. And release. And then one more time. Lift the shoulders, head goes back. Tip of the tongue touching the roof of the mouth, continuing to breathe. Make sure you still have a little bend in your knees. Release the shoulders down, bring the head up. Know that your brain is going to be tip-top for today, for any thinking you need to do, driving safely, etc., etc. And pull the shoulders down. Take a breath in while your shoulders are pulled down. See what that feels like. And then release the shoulders. All right. Tap the cheekbone. So now we're opening up the front and the back main energy channels. So this one, these are the stomach detoxification points on the cheekbones, under the eyes. And this is the one that comes down the front of your body. So we're bringing the chi down the front. It's called the front channel, but it comes inside the body. There we go. So it's coming down the center of the body. And then you might feel it actually going down the front of your legs. So open, 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 all blockages gone, completely healed. You can send beautiful yellow light going through this area to help open up. And then as it goes through, you may notice flutterings, and those are the wings of the butterflies releasing out any extra energy you no longer need. And the yellow is the spleen, the stomach, and pancreas, so that helps to release anxiety and overthinking. So we're releasing more ideas of judgment for our anything that we wanted to get accomplished this week that perhaps we weren't able to, or any other anxiety or overthinking. Okay, come up to the beginning of the eyebrows, and these are the bladder detoxification points. So that is for the water element, the kidney system. So send beautiful blue light in, and we'll say open, open, open. All blockages are gone. I am completely healed. Completely healed. And you can feel it going down your neck, down your back, and down the back of your legs, sending that beautiful dark blue light to open, open, open. When we have the front and back main energy channels open, and then we connect them with the tip of the tongue touching the roof of the mouth behind the front teeth, the chi is going to be flowing at 100,000 times the speed of light. And we don't have to know how fast it is, it's just flowing as fast as it can, which helps to clear any blockages we have in these two meridians or chi channels. So they're not meridians, they're chi channels. All meridians are chi channels, but not all chi channels are meridians. I learned this not that long ago. And then they feed all the other meridians and chi channels in the body. So if you have no time to do anything else or no energy, just tap the cheekbones and the beginning of the eyebrows and just keep saying, I am completely healed, clearing all, my channels are open, all that kind of thing like that, okay? Cup the top of our head. Cup the base of our head. Did you notice when we were doing that for a long time how you may have felt more? So that's another great thing to do. Hi Yipeng, hi Lori. Reason to do some of these longer than what we do in our Good Morning Bouncing, so that you can feel it more, right? So now we're cupping the areas for the lungs and the heart, and we'll do 2 more sets. So we start with clapping, heart, inside left elbow, and then the right, and that's for the lungs. I can't quite tell if I'm, hi Nadia, if I'm counting right, but it's supposed to be counting 9, so this is a do what I say, not what I do kind of thing. Sometimes I'm talking and I can't keep track. I try to do them in triplets. So if you've taken music at all, you know, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's easier to get 9. Cup the kidneys. Rub with the backs of your hands and the palms. Let's give a nice massage, maybe in a circle one way, and then circle a little bit the other way. I'm finding it. I found that interesting. I think Master Lin was talking about that last month. And I'm like, wow, I'm used to moving around in one direction, but it's kind of hard to make that circle in the other direction. So that's a good thing to practice it the opposite way then. Open, 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 right? Awesome. Tapping our tailbone and feel. So let's stay here for a little bit today. Make sure you still have your feet about shoulder hip distance apart, your knees slightly bent. And shoulders come down. There, I had them up again. And when we're doing this one, let's feel the chi, vibration of the chi at the base of the spine, so the tailbone, and see if we can feel where that vibration is traveling to. Is it traveling up your spine? Does it feel like it's getting stuck somewhere? If you're going too softly, you might not get it. So you want to have enough firmness that you can feel that vibration and feel it moving. So you might not feel anything, but then like in your neck, there's just like a little, oh, what's that there? See, so the chi is moving and it's finding that spot that it wants to move through. Awesome. So you can practice that too. Bring our thumbs in and then tap the hip point. Feel the vibration going into all your joints. Releasing any arthritis. There's little white puffy clouds of butterflies. And come down to the knees. Cupping the tops of the knees, we reach around to the backs. Cupping forward. And then both hands go around the left knee and we cupped toward each other, and then the right side. And then if you're not pregnant, you can do heel drops. So we'll come up on our toes and down on our heels. This is really good, and I forget this and then I remember again. So apparently it's the time to remember it again, is that you can do that uh, to help with osteoporosis. How about that? To help keep your bone strength and everything. So yes, so get yourself to do that. Sometimes you're standing in line, you know, maybe you'll get people around you to do it. That's fun. Okay, so let us now move into beginning of the universe position and then into healing movement for the day. For the morning, bend your knees, shoulders soft, elbows out, stretch your fingers, stretch your toes, feel them flat on the floor, and then release. Feel your spine nice and straight. Feel now that you just really know every part of your body's with you right now. You're breathing in and out through the nose. If that works for you, shoulders soften even more, the knees are bent. And we feel that connection, we feel that balance of our physical form and our light form, our chi and our body. And just kind of notice at the bottom of your feet how your physical form is balanced, and if you're leaning to one side or the other, or your feet are going toward the center or out to the sides, then just invite balance. You can move if that works for you. If the body's like this is how it's going to be, then you just invite balance. And then let's notice our chi. Let's notice the chi in the bottom of our body, which you might be able to notice pretty well because of all our bouncing. And just kind of notice how that feels. And then the top of the body. And if this doesn't make any sense to you, no worries. Just say, I'm noticing the chi and I'm inviting balance between the top of my body and the lower part of my body. And also from the front of my body, I'm balancing it to the back of my body. And the inside of my body, all the way out to the end of my chi field, as far as my chi field reaches, that's in balance too. Left, right, front, back, top, bottom, inside out. And feel yourself as if you just took a little breath of helium and you're lifting up ever so slightly. Tuck your chin in a little bit, keep the tip of the tongue touching the roof of the mouth, behind the front teeth. Breathe in slowly, deeply, and gently, in and out through the nose. Feel as if your lips are almost opening, your eyelids are almost opening, your arms and knees are almost lifting. And we say the password, I'm in the universe. The universe is in my body. Let that resonate. Let anything soften that's keeping you from feeling that. The universe and I combine together. And when those little walls come up of fear, say it again. Just say it again. I am in the universe. The universe is in my body. The universe and I combine together. And remember, you've been afraid before. And you've also been happy before. So we're bringing in peace and courage today for whatever situations are happening to you now or today or beyond. How's that feeling for you? Now connect to what's most divine for you. So of course you can connect to Master Lin. This is his program. So you definitely can to help you with your practice. But you can connect to anything or anyone that you trust implicitly. And then you ask for what you want. Like I said, we're bringing in peaceful courage today. and then put in for all your clients, for all your family, for all your friends, for everybody in the world who's as XYZ challenges, the ones who are the front line, right? Our heroes, the heroes in our lives. Gratitude, whatever you want to connect to, just pour in all the concerns you have. Universe can take it all on, no problem. And we'll take our right hand over our upper chest, left hand over the lower dantian, elbows out, fingers open. Bend the knees. Feel the beam of light and love coming from the universe through, so your soul, okay, we're connecting to our soul directly in the universe, comes into our heart and through the body, especially for our, what I'm talking about right now, coming through the arms and palms and just making a beautiful light that is beaming into your lower dantian and your middle dantian, and soak up all of that healing, all of that wisdom, whatever is coming to you today. And we'll take our right hand up and out, and it comes down, and the left hand comes in and up, and it follows the right hand. So we're making an elliptical pattern. So some people's will be a little more shallow, like mine. Some people will go out like this. So it doesn't matter. It's whatever is right for you. We let our elbows guide the movement, and we allow our focus to be on our palms of our hands and our fingers, because there's so many chi buttons in those areas that you can feel it there. Usually, not always, but usually you can feel that happening here first, maybe before you feel it in the rest of your body. So I'm going over a few minutes today, so if you can stay, please do. If you need to move on, that's fine also, but bring in as much. If you need to go in like a minute, then slow down, especially you slow down, because what we're going to feel more, it's going to have more of an impact, and you want to bring in as much healing with the healing movement as you can. Not that it stops, but this way you're focusing on it. This is when we focus on healing ourselves, releasing blockages, and we have to breathe in and out, right? So you breathe out first, that's releasing, and then you breathe in again. So when we breathe out butterflies, right, we want to bring in more chi to fill those little spaces. So if you feel like, you know, oh, I let that go, but now I've got holes in me, no, we're bringing in. So breathe in again and feel that maybe golden light filling those spaces, or feel it as health coming in. However your imagination can see you becoming stronger, more whole, more your original self. So if you have had lots of things going on in your life and you're a little bit like, where am I? And so when we breathe it back in, we release what we say, well, I'm not this, I'm not this, I'm not that. And then breathe in and bring in back from the universe, back from your original code, and bring it in and say, ah, I feel me again. I feel me again. Allow yourself to feel you again. In every breath, in every movement, in every cell, tissue, organ, throughout your bones. You're exactly that beautiful soul that came into this existence. Feel your light just start to shine through your whole body as you radiate out with that peaceful courage. And then when you're ready, we'll stop the movement with our hands in front of the lower dantian, one in front of the other, space between both hands and space between your body and your hands. Continue to feel yourself whole, to feel yourself exactly the way you are meant to be. Exactly the way your parents or grandparents or someone looked at you once and saw that. Who saw you? And apologize for that going off, but that's good, right? And then we're going to relax our hands down. That's me getting behind schedule. How did that feel? Allow yourself to continue that feeling of who you are. And let's gather the chi. Let's gather that peace and courage and bring it in as a ball of light into the lower dantian. Spin it, spin it, spin it. Soften your shoulders. It's all good. You are perfect just the way you are. You always were. You may have forgotten, but no, it's true. You always were. You always are. And then let it turn into a tiny little energy pill, and you tuck it deep behind the navel. With a beautiful smile on your face of knowingness and of oneness. Remember, what's the password? I am in the universe. See if this feels different to you when we do it now. I am in the universe is in my body, the universe and I combine together. Does it feel more truthful or more, I don't know what the word would be. Let's rub our ears. Tactile? Like we can feel it. Feel the truth of it in every physical part of yourself and everything else. All right, one giant, 10,000 hand breath in. Allow 10,000 more hands to come out of your body. And slowly, 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 we're going to try to lift them up, but it's so heavy because there's so many gifts from the universe coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we bring our hands up at the top, come down, accept the gifts of the universe, bring them in, feel them coming in to your chi field, into your physical form, to wherever anything needs this. And then we take a bow and say, thank you, thank you, thank you. I send you so many blessings, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Okay, bye.